Morning all. Oh, it's been a while since I've done one of these. Yeah, technological problems really. The amount of time it's taking to upload and the really poor internet connection that I've got sometimes. Oops, a bit light there. Yeah, so I stopped doing them for a bit. Still got plenty to say, just couldn't get them done. But hopefully that's been sorted now. So yeah. Well, I haven't checked this morning to see what the situation in the Ukraine is because, you know, ever changing. Is this going to lead to a global world war? Kind of doubt it. I'd be very, very shocked and surprised if it does. But then again, if it does, I'd be very, very shocked and surprised when we drop a bomb on Cardiff and boom, we all go up or something like that. You don't know, do you? Now, in all seriousness, though, you will have seen a lot of public outcry and resistance to, even in Russia, there is resistance to the war. Time, history, events are cyclic. Stuff comes around again and again and again. But every time it does, it's different. It's more like a spiral than a circle. It comes around again, it's similar, but it's slightly different, and it comes around again and again and again. You can see it all, or maybe it spirals outwards. It's probably better. More influences and all that. So every time something happens, every time events happen, it's spiraling outwards like that. And the generation that remembers the Second World War, well, they're more or less, pretty much all died out now. But yeah, there's so much backlash against it. I mean, this is Putin's gamble. This really is. It's he's really gambling on this. It really is. It's his final gamble. I mean, the thing about the comment about putting all his nuclear arsenal on a footing, UK has nuclear arsenal, but it's always on an alert footing. So it's like saying, I'm going out, so lock my door. We all do it. Just you don't announce it to everybody. So that is that. So yeah. And the whole thing, he rolled the tanks and the infantry in. See, that was it as well. It's a conscript army, and they're not that willing to fight. The officers might be, the ones that are time served, but the actual conscripts are all 18-year-old, 19-year-old young men, and they are just like, what are we doing here? Some of them thought it was a training exercise. They don't know, because they're on this information blackout as well in Russia, but they actually don't know what's going on. And they're not willing to fight. And Russia and the Ukraine, it's a bit of an England-Scotland situation, isn't it? You might know people over there, you might have family over there. Apparently a lot of the Ukrainians speak Russian anyway. It's a separate country, but it's got a lot in common. So I'm watching it with interest. But even if the Russians do invade or whatever, we're going to have a long, bogged-down guerrilla war. I mean, the Germans have already just turned around and said, yeah, we're going to supply the Ukraine with munitions and weapons. That's a pretty bold statement from Germany. And if they're doing it, yeah. And the Americans, well, on the quiet, the Americans probably are anyway, because the Americans are a war economy. And although a lot of their stuff is like, heavy planes, tanks and all that, and missiles, I'm sure if this thing carries on for a long time, a lot of these Ukrainian, we're not going to be running around with AK-47s, they're going to be running around with AR-15s, nice freshly manufactured ones. Because the Americans will have found a way to make money out of it. So yeah, I'm watching it with interest, but it's also what I'm watching is the whole social media aspect of it as well, because this is really the first European war fought with social media. So that's quite an interesting thing to watch as well. So yeah, let's. So what else? Well, we've joined the gym. Captain Fatty has joined the gym, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going today. I'm going to ease myself in. See, my problem is motivation. I know what I should be doing, and I should be how and what and all that, and I've got it all up here. I've got all the stretching exercises, the yoga, the lifts, the weightlifting and all that, and training. I've got it all up there. I just cannot get the motivation to do it. So me and the wife have joined the gym, and she's looking forward to the aquafit and the water side of it, and I'm really looking forward to going on a treadmill, increasing my heart rate 3 times a week for an hour, stretch, treadmill, do a bit of weightlifting, do a bit of training, stretch, warm down, stretch, shower, come home. So yeah, we've joined the gym. Won't be good for us. It's got to be good for us. Yeah, it's been like a couple of spring days here as well. Fitting a reversing camera to the van. Slow progress with the van. I've got a problem with the leisure battery. I don't know if the leisure battery is buggered. I can't find my battery charger. And I have a sneaking suspicion it was in my lad's car when my lad's car went. But yeah, I can't find my battery charger. Need to charge up my leisure battery and see if it's any good or not. I might ask the girls to see if the dad's got one. He seems to have everything. I said to him once, I've got a chainsaw if you want it. He says, I've got 2. I've got a generator if you want to borrow it. I've got a big one. It's like that, so he might have a battery charger. So yeah, I thought I'd just do one of these videos. I've not forgotten. It's just it's been not time. Like I say, technology's been against me. Oh, the internet went down for about 2 hours on Saturday morning. Oh, what a disaster that was. Yeah, so I need to get used to speaking into camera and talking into camera again and all of that. What's that there? Need to have a shave as well, I think, or just tidy the beard up a little bit. Okay, anyway, my coffee cup is nearly empty, so peace out.